Right, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about some charity shops. As you've seen in the title of the video, I am going to be ranking them. So I've actually made my own tier list. It looks very bad, because I didn't want to use like the tier list maker one, because they kept asking for my Twitter, and I don't want to give my Twitter information out to a random website. So I thought, I'll just do it myself on Instagram. So I made a template. This is my design qualification coming in extremely well here. So I've made one on Instagram and ranked 10 charity shops. Now this is based on the charity shops, like quality of clothing, nothing to do with the specific charity, right? I'm not ranking them as charities, because that all of the charities on this list are good. I'm digging myself a massive hole here. But yeah, I'm ranking them. Sorry, I'm also just changing my light. I'm really like all over the place right now. But yeah, I'm going to be ranking them on the quality of their clothing, quality of products within the like charity shops which I've been to. Obviously I haven't been to every Age UK in the world because there's hundreds of them, so I'm just going to be doing it from my personal perspective and everything which I know of them, and I've been to a lot of them, let me tell you that. So I did actually go for an S, A, B, C, D tier list, but then I thought no charity shop is D. Like, every charity shop is going to have good and bad aspects, and I just got rid of D. But in the first one, you'll see that I've put cancer research as number one, well, as S tier. And it's hard to explain. In my opinion, cancer research usually has really good quality stuff, and I really like everything that they've like just there. I don't even know how I can explain this. In my opinion, it's going to be basically what products have I got the best from each charity shop. In my opinion, the best products are from S tier, for example, like cancer research. I've been to cancer researches all around the UK, amazing shops, and always have really nice quality stuff from my experience. I don't know why I'm doing this, because all I can say is from my experience, and they're either good or okay experience, I don't know. And then I actually have this one, which Sue Ryder, I love what it stands for. I love the actual charity, don't get me wrong. But this is mainly, for me, lack of experience in them. I think I've only ever been to like 3 or 4 of them. There is 2 in Leicester, I think. And in my experience, there's not been anything very good there. And if there is, like half good. I think I saw like one decent thing, and it was a hockey like t-shirt which I kind of liked, and it was very expensive, like how much you'd pay for it new. And I thought no, because this is also based on value for money for me, because that's also what I do it for, to be perfectly honest with you. I love getting a good deal. And I just thought, to me, it's also about not having experienced enough of them near where I live and everything like that. There isn't many of them, and someone had to be in the C tier. So it's out of this one, it's mainly just out of lack of experience for it, and when I have been there, the price of the charity shop's quite expensive. Same thing with this next one, which is Mind. There's a local Mind in my like actual village near where I live, and it's got amazing quality stuff. Like, I love it there. Like, I've bought some of my favourite stuff. Like, I've bought a Saturdays New York t-shirt, and I didn't even think that a brand like that would ever be in a charity shop like that. So it is really expensive. Like, you are paying like thin margins. Like, if I was a reseller and trying to make money off buying stuff from charity shops, I wouldn't go to Mind. I'd probably go to Cancer Research or any of the S tier stuff. Mind has amazing stuff and amazing quality stuff, but the price is quite like, not extortionate, that's a really bad word to say, but like very close to what it is new. But you can get some cool stuff there. So the next one is Bernardo's. I'm using this as like a microphone now for some reason. I'll put it back, it's a light. I don't know why I keep messing around with everything. But Bernardo's, I've been to a few of them. B tier. For me, they get given a lot of stuff, in my experience, from other like brands, if you know what I mean. I don't even really know what the brands are, but there's a lot of blanks there which you can get, which if you're looking for blanks or just very basic clothing, it is quite good. But in my experience, when I've ever been to one, there's a lot of that sort of stuff, and it can be quite frustrating to go through. But the odd time you can get something quite good, and I have bought some decent stuff from there before. Like, sometimes they'll have some Levi's jeans and stuff like that, and in my experience, it's just the hassle of having to go through a lot of the blank stuff, which I'm never going to buy because I could get nicer quality stuff, in my opinion, from somewhere like Age UK, who has like a deal with, no, it's not Age UK, it's Oxfam, who has a deal with like M&S, where they get their like old stuff or off sort of stuff, off season sort of stuff, I think it is. I also don't know if that's 100% true, but every time I've ever been in an Oxfam, there's always new M&S stuff in there, so I'm just assuming. I could be completely wrong there, but there you go. Loros, same sort of thing. I really do like Loros, and I've bought some really nice stuff from there. Like, I think some of the stuff up here is from Loros, like some of my shirts and stuff. I've even bought a really nice coat from there. It's just very hit and miss. Like, I've only ever been in there a few times and bought something. A and B is, no, not A and B. A and S are sort of the ones that I've been to a lot of times, and pretty much every single time I go, I can see something which I'd like. S is sort of the variation that's also better for money, like monetary, like expenses as well. But Loros, it's quite hit and miss, sort of like Bernardo's. I would rank it slightly above Bernardo's in terms of the stuff that you can get from there. But again, this is just about clothing and accessories and furniture and stuff like that. Nothing to do with the actual charity. All amazing charities. I just think I'm going to keep saying that because I don't want anyone to think it's not about that. Now, the next one is Air Ambulance. Now, I could only actually find the logo for Midlands Air Ambulance, which I have only been to about 3 times, because that's sort of like a Birmingham thing. When I go to Birmingham, I'll see them. But I love Air Ambulance. Again, it's a bit of hit and miss. Like, you're not going to find everything easily. Like, sometimes there'll be some really good stuff there, and sometimes there won't be. But it's more... more of the time, there's stuff there. Like, at Loros, it's less likely that you'll find something than an Air Ambulance. There's loads of them. There's furniture ones, which I actually got this chair from. Shout out to that. A tier for that one. And it is just a really good charity shop with... It's just a lovely design as well. I love the yellow and... I don't even know what I'm saying. I like the colour yellow, and that's what it usually is there. Then Age UK. Age UK is a standard one where it's like... very expensive. Like, they sell... like, sometimes even football shirts there. I also need to stop saying the word like. I've realised how much I'm saying it. They even sell football shirts there sometimes, like near where I live. Just keep saying it. And they are really nice, but very expensive. Like, they do pay, well, ask you to pay a lot of money. I do appreciate it, and really nice people there, and I like their bookshops as well. Although Oxfam's bookshops are better, in my opinion. I don't even know where I'll put Oxfam on this list, to be honest with you. But next up, we've got Scope, which is an S tier for me. I love Scope. I've bought my Adidas trousers from there. It was teetering on the edge of being similar with Mind, in my opinion, because Mind also has around the same quality sort of stuff, but Scope is a bit cheaper, and that's what I value. You can get some really nice stuff from Scope, especially the ones in my local area do really nice like stuff, and you can always find something there. Nearly every time I go, I could buy something from there, but nowadays I have to be a bit more like, do I really need this? Because sometimes I'll just buy stuff for no reason and it's not great. But Scope, really good. If I were you, I'd check it out. I also did miss out British Heart Foundation, which I don't know why I did that. That was a bit weird. But British Heart Foundation, S tier as well. I love the British Heart Foundation. As someone that really benefits off like the heart foundation sort of thing, I've got heart condition. It's really nice to support this specific charity for me as well. Same thing with Mind. Having been through mental health issues and stuff like that, they are very close to my heart. I love them. And cancer research as well. I do really appreciate them, but this isn't about the charity specifically. But British Heart Foundation, once again, very, very good pricing on these products, and also just all over the place, and you can usually almost every time find something which you could buy, and it's a great place to go if you want good quality stuff. Now the last one I think it is Oxfam. Now this one is in A tier for me, mainly just because of the books. And they do new stuff in there as well. Like, I have chocolates that I buy from there because I really enjoy it, and it's very good for the planet and stuff like that. Very expensive, but very worth it. Some of the new products they have which are environmentally friendly. I have a rug that I bought from there, and the bookshop is amazing. It's just an A tier place to go, not just for the clothing, which I think is probably a B tier, but A tier in terms of the whole experience of Oxfam, all the different products they have. They have Moomin collaborations there that are really, really, really nice. And I should have probably put it in S tier. I love Oxfam so much. They do a lot of good for the environment and stuff like that with the products they sell, and just helping out people. It's a really great thing to do. Now, this is the final collection of tier list. I'm probably going to do another one. This is just the top, like, well, not top 10, sorry. The first 10 I could kind of think of. I thought, let me do 10 in a section sort of thing. So if anyone wants to leave any more in the comments down below, and I can put them in the next video. But all of these charities are amazing. Like, this is just my experience and my personal experience of what I've been through. I love all of them, and you can always find something amazing in every single charity shop you go to, no matter what name is on the door. So always go in and support your local charity shops. It really does help, and really helps the people in your community and around the world. So that is the end of the video. If you have liked this video, like the video and subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for watching.